Hang on a second, let me put my gloves on. It's cold this morning. Cold and wet. I'm on my e-bike, taking you with me to work. This will be about a half-hour show. Just let me get my glove on. I won't be taking too many photographs today because of the glove situation. Can't really operate my iPhone with my gloves on. Okay, I got the green light, so I'm going to shoot the rapids here. I'm safe. Finally, I'm on the cycle path, heading past Borden Mercantile, where I get my barley and my wheat to make beer. Today's episode is going out to a friend of mine in Kentucky, Paducah, Kentucky, to be precise. Phil Snow, an army vet, probably around my age, maybe a little younger. Excuse me, that was my porridge. So I'm crossing Quadra Street now. This is a major thoroughfare, but at 6:15 in the morning, there's not a lot going on. So I have rain on my glasses, rain on my cycling goggles, I could say. They are goggles? No, they're not goggles. Yeah, they're kind of cycle glasses. They're like safety glasses. Obviously, it's dark. I don't need sunglasses today. But they do protect my eyes from flying bugs and twigs. They get thrown up. I'm not sure whether you can hear any music, but there is some music playing in the background, I believe. Yeah, I can hear something. Just about to go onto a trestle bridge now. They resurfaced this bridge. It's now smooth panels. Used to be wooden planks. So this is going to be a 12-kilometer ride. I've done about four and a half so far. Maybe 5 by now. My nose is running a little bit. But still, I promised to record a show and I missed out on Sunday. Today is Tuesday. So you could think of it either as the late Sunday or the early Wednesday show. I'm always a little concerned about having a minor incident when the conditions are poor, like today. I took my earbuds out so that the music could be heard through my jacket. My voice recorder is in my top pocket of my fleece jacket, zipped in to stop the wind from howling. There will be the old sound of me unzipping when I get to the end of today's recording. It's going to be a one-take recording today, full-time, real-time, from the back of the monkey tree to work. I only have one functioning brake. I managed to fix my tire without too much trouble. I feel quite proud of myself actually. I got the new inner tube and the new outer tube, and I did it all on before lunch on Monday last week. So the air has held in the tire, which is a great relief. There's going to be fewer and fewer opportunities for me to ride my bike to work. I could have come on the push bike today, but because of the rain, I don't have mud guards on my push bike, but I do have mud guards on my e-bike. As I go through the big tunnel, I will sound my bell. For the acoustic effect. I'm about to cross over the major north-south road leading in and out of Victoria, Douglas Street, the main street, as I go up and over the switch bridge. The switch part in the name is, there used to be points here and a gate when the railway line crossed Douglas Street, but then they built the bridge instead, so they didn't have to have a level crossing. I'm a bit of a white-knuckle cyclist, to tell you the truth. I have little confidence in my own cycling skills, especially with one squeaky brake. There goes the 26 bus flying over my head. That could have been the bus I was on, but I decided instead to risk the weather and come in on my bike. So far I haven't seen too much activity on the cycle path as I go behind the Red Lion. Yesterday I got my flu shot, which involved 2 bus rides and about 9 kilometers of walking between stops. I walked about, what was it now? About 1 kilometer to the first stop, and then I took the bus all the way in downtown, got off a little early. I wanted to get my steps in, and I walked about 2 kilometers to the clinic, got my flu shot, and then walked back a different way so that I could catch a different bus to come home. So as I say, all in all, it was 9 kilometers of cycling, of walking, sorry. Today is going to be 10 kilometers each way of cycling. A little longer going out because I'm taking a slightly more interesting route. On the way back I will just come back the most direct way. But by then I'll know how many calories I've burnt, and I'll know how much extra I need for the day. I would definitely get my 600 if I was coming in on the e-bike, on my regular bike. But with the power assist of the electric bike, I don't get credited with quite as many calories. Hello, somebody's burning fires here, trying to keep warm. Yeah. It's not like they were burning trash. There are quite a few people that come to Victoria every year for the milder weather. People from colder parts of Canada. Just being passed by a regular cyclist in shorts, believe it or not. It's getting a little busier now as I get closer to the downtown area. The rain's getting a little bit heavier as I go under the painted bridge. Yoop! More street people out here sheltering from the rain. No, the camera's definitely going to stay in my pocket today. No photographs, I'm afraid. I've got one photograph of the Monkey Tree pub. 2 reasons. It's too much of a pain to take my gloves off to take one picture in the rain. And 2, more than likely the rain will besmirch my lens as I cross the Selkirk wooden trestle bridge. One of these times when I go into town, I will book an appointment with Jamie, my e-bike salesman, mechanic friend, the guy who I bought this bike off 4 years ago, maybe 5 years ago. Up and over. I'll be glad when I'm back on asphalt again. These bridges are notoriously slippery when wet. As I follow the path around, it's a little confusing here. Hello, hello. Yeah, this is where I got yelled at once last week. Visibility was worse last week than this week. Today there is a bit of an overcast sky, but the lights of the city are reflecting off the clouds, giving me a bit more of a contrast. All right. Hello. Kind of snakes around a little bit here. Gotta be careful. As I approach the Point Ellis Bridge. Yep. My eyesight's not so good in the dark here. Early morning light is not the best for me. Especially with these lenses of mine. These cycling glasses. Cheap plastic. Covered in raindrops. Not the best to see through. I'm just concerned that I might miss one of these bollards, visually miss it and physically hit it. Hello. obviously a more confident cyclist than myself. All right. Now the lights of the city are helping me see a little better as I approach yet another bike count. I'm the 61st cyclist through today. 61 people have rode to work so far. We're on a two-way cycle path here, cyclists coming towards me. As I pass the Point Hope shipyard going in the opposite direction today. As I pass a cyclist coming by. Johnson Street Bridge is the next bridge that I have to go up and over. I don't actually go across the water here, I just go up and over the road onto the bridge surface, but down on the other side, but not across the water. Excuse me. Yeah, sorry about no photos today, but there you go. Flying over Esquimalt Road, heading towards Spinnaker's Pub, one of the oldest brew pubs on the west coast. Its claim to fame was during Prohibition in the States. They used to smuggle alcohol out of Canada into the US across the Port Angeles. Port Angeles. All right. A little bit of confusion here with the lights of the cars and the slippery, wet road surface. I'm up to 10.8 kilometers on this ride, and I'm about 1 kilometer from finishing, just over a kilometer, about a mile for my American listeners. I can hear the rain on my helmet. Yeah, I should have come in by bus today, but I was hopeful that the rain wouldn't be an issue. I'm almost home safe. Well, not home, but you know what I mean. I've almost accomplished my ride today. There you go, Velo Fix. I remember going past that truck. It's a mobile cycle repair truck. Owned by Simon Whitfield, no less, the Olympian, the Canadian triathlon gold medalist. As I take the corner at Spinnaker's, heading up towards Esquimalt Road. Crossing over to the cycle path on the other side. Oops. My squeaky brakes. At least I have brakes. I have one brake that works on this bike. If I was on my push bike, it has the old type rim brakes. Hello. Gotta concentrate a little bit here. Now I've got to wait for my light. As I let you hear the sound of the city, come on, lights. It has an automatic detector here. Okay, I'm getting the light now. And I'm safe. Alright, so the last little bit before I get to work. I'll be glad to be indoors today. I'm working 3 days straight. That's one of the reasons I recorded today. Now you can hear the water coming off my tires. Excuse me. Well, this hasn't been the most inspiring of episodes, but true to my word, I got it done. And true to my word, I gave Phil a shout out. As I do the last 400 meters of my ride. I'm going to try and put the bike inside today so it doesn't get wet. It's supposed to be getting sunnier this afternoon, so I'm assuming the rain's going to stop pretty soon. Knowing my luck, it's going to just have rained for my ride. As I enter the industrial estate where the catering company that I work for is located, I will say goodbye to you and let you hear the last little bit of ambient sound. Yeah, there's a tent. Somebody sleeping in the rain in a tent. So as I approach my place of work, I will bid you adieu. So, bye-bye everybody.